Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara and I just love playing with makeup. Okay, so back in October 28th to be exact, I ordered Colourpop's new Nightmare Before Christmas palette the day it launched. Today, here we are, November 11th, and the palette finally came in. Finally! It's been 2 weeks, I think. I don't know, but so yeah, so I haven't even opened it yet. Nothing. I know that this is supposed to be all like black light, and I don't have a black light, so I'm sorry I can't show you that. But we're gonna do some swatches. I'm gonna do 2 looks, one on each eye. So if you want to see the swatches, the tutorial on both looks, and hear my thoughts, then just keep on watching. Alright, so here is the packaging. This just came out October 28th. I just bought the palette. I didn't buy the whole collection, but very pretty. This is supposed to be blacklight activated. Here is the packaging itself. It's really cute. It's got these raised snowflakes all over it. The back shows you the shades. You got Sally right there. Here's the inside of the palette. What's really cute, there's some embossment on a couple of the shades here. It's also got a really nice mirror and a cute little design here. Not bad at all. Let me give you some details on the palette. It does go for $22 by itself. It's a 12-pan palette. It's made in the USA. I don't know the shelf life because it's not listed on the palette, which is odd, at least that I can see, and I can't find it, but I would assume 12 months, maybe 6, but the palette's considered a pressed pigment, so on the palette it says it's not recommended for your eyes. They have to put that because it's not considered a eyeshadow. It just basically means it could stain your eyes, so just be wary of that if you have sensitive eyes. It has matte finishes, metallic, and duochrome. So let's get into the swatches. So this is 0, which is considered a metallic ivory. This is Meant to Be, which is considered a matte taupe. This is Dear Friend, which is considered a matte mauve. In My Bones, which is a matte charcoal. Pumpkin Patch, which is a metallic warm gold. Christmas Town, which is a metallic cool pink with teal pinpoints. Frog's Breath, which is a metallic warm brown duochrome with a teal flip. Dr. Finkelstein, which is a metallic deep periwinkle with a blue flip. We have What's This, which is a matte bright orange. Sandy Claus, which is a matte bright pink. Everybody Scream, which is a matte violet. And Halloween Town, which is a matte black with a multicolored pinpoints. So here are the swatches. I will say that it swatched okay. It's very powdery, and as you can see, it's staining. I never had that happen before where I've had shadow, even pressed pigment shadow, stain my entire hand. Yeah. So let's just jump right into the tutorial. So I zoomed you in a bit closer. I did already prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot and setting powder. So I am going to start off with Meant to Be with a Sigma E25, and that's going to go all in my crease. These shadows are very powdery, so just make sure you tap off your brush before applying the shadow. Now I'm going to go into In My Bones with a Sigma E27. I'm going to put that in my crease as well. I'm just going to keep it a little bit lower than that first shade. I'm going back to that first shade, Meant to Be, with the first brush, the Sigma E25. I'm going to use that to blend out the darker shade. Now I'm going to go into Everybody Scream with this Morphe tapered blending brush. I'm going to put that on my outer corner And I'm gonna bring it up to where the gray shade is. And I'm definitely gonna have to build this up. I'm also gonna bring that shade underneath my lower lash line. I'm going back to my E27 brush and I'm gonna use that to just blend this like pinky purple shade into the gray shade. I'm gonna take Christmas Town with a Sigma E54 and I'm gonna put that like right in between, like kind of right in the middle of my lid. I'm gonna put it right where the shadow on the outer corner meets the like no shadow on my lid. I'm gonna go into Pumpkin Patch with that same brush. I'm gonna put that on the inner third of my lid. Now, what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna take that same shade Pumpkin Patch. I'm gonna put it on a very small, like flat type brush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outline like right on top of those shades, basically like where my crease is. I'm gonna take just a very small thin blending brush and then blend over top of all those shimmer shades and all the shades on my lid. I'm gonna take Halloween Town on a flat like angled brush and I'm gonna put that like on my, oh my, that's got a lot of fallout, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna put that on like my lash line. Look at all that fallout. Oh my goodness. I'm also gonna put it on my lower lash line, but I'm only gonna put it like a quarter of the way down. I'm just gonna take a blending brush and blend that out just a little bit. Lastly, I'm gonna take 0 on a Sigma E21. I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight, and I'm also gonna put that like right under my brow. All right, now I'm gonna go do liner and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back with the final results. All right, I'm back, and here's the finished look. Not bad. I mean, it's nothing exciting, but let's get into the second eye. I'm gonna go into Dear Friend with a Sigma E25, and that's gonna go in my crease. And I am gonna build this up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack this on first and then go blend it out. So I'm gonna dip into the shade probably 3 times, maybe 4. I am gonna bring that shadow down, the same shade, down on my outer corner. I'm gonna go into What's This with a Sigma E55. Now, I know technically this brush is like a shader brush, but I'm gonna use this to put that shadow right at the top to start blending out this brown shade. Back to that first shade, Dear Friend, just to build up this color a little bit more. Now I'm going to go into Halloween Town with a Sigma E55. And I'm going to put that on my lid, but just on the outer corner. And remember, this shade has a ton of fallout. You know what? I'm going to put this on the inner corner as well. Then I'm going back to my Sigma E25 and I'm with no product, and I'm gonna gently blend out these 2 very dark shades. I will say that this black shade blends out very nicely because I am like very gently blending, and it blended out really nicely. Putting just a little more of Halloween Town on the outer corner to deepen it up just a little bit more. Now I'm going to go into Frog's Breath with a Sigma E54, and I'm going to put that over the black. So I'm going to put that on the inner and the outer corners. With the same brush, I'm going into Dr. Finkelstein, and that is going to go in the middle of my lid, which I will probably go in with my finger. Take a small blending brush with no product and just blend over that shimmer. I have a ton of fallout. Like the black is pretty bad with the fallout, and it stains. So it's really hard to get off when you have makeup on. All right, let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into Dear Friend with a Rephr number 3 brush. I'm gonna put that along my entire lower lash line. With that same brush, I went into Frog's Breath, and I'm gonna put that on the outer and inner corners of my lower lash line. And again, with the same brush, going into Dr. Finkelstein and putting that right in the middle. And then with a clean brush, I'm just going and very gently blending that lower lash line, the entire thing. With the Sigma LO4 brush, I'm going into Pumpkin Patch. I'm gonna put that as my inner corner highlight. And why not put it under the brow, right? I'm just gonna put it on the tail. Okay, so I am gonna go do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back with the finished look, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, I'm back, and here's your finished look. So, my thoughts on this palette. So let me back up a little bit. My thoughts about Colourpop. I love Colourpop and their palettes. They're really good, especially for how much they are. They're really cheap. Shipping sucks. I mean, their shipping is terrible. It's awful. But besides that, let's put that aside. The palette's okay. It's cute. It's not something to go run and grab. Wait till it's on sale. A lot of the shades have a ton of fallout. They're very powdery, especially the black shade. So I wouldn't recommend doing your face makeup before doing your eye makeup. But, you know, very cute palette. Don't get me wrong, especially for the holidays. Who doesn't love the movie Nightmare Before Christmas? Come on. And, you know, really cute. I don't know if this really would go with the theme of the movie, but I don't know. So that's my thoughts. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Like always, I will link everything down in the description box below, and I hope to see you guys again soon.